When we started changing our classrooms, a lot of us were hesitant. Like I like the way things are, and I think we all have that hesitancy to adapt and to try to change. But once you take the step, then you realize, you know what, this is not so bad. This is doable. And if you're supportive of each other, I think that was a big part of for us, that we were all kind of putting our toe into the ocean at the same time. So changing our classrooms kind of at the same time, and then, okay, well, now that we've changed the classrooms, now we need to change pedagogies a little bit. And a lot of that now takes trust. That, I think, is the one key feature that we've all agreed on, that we have to trust students to get the work done. Whether it's small group, full class, or individual, that a student is able to then go and work on their own and come back with something that is at their level. It's sometimes still something that you have a hard time with. Like, there's still some students that will kind of push it to the level where you're like, this doesn't work. So like 2 weeks ago, I had a couple of students and they had gone off to work on something in the atrium. And they came back and the work wasn't done. And I kind of sat with them after and said, look, guys, like, I gave you the privilege of going to the atrium and you didn't fulfill what your end of the deal was. So now what are we going to do? Because obviously the atrium doesn't work for you guys, at least for the next time. Maybe we'll try again another time with another friend. But for right now, you guys have to then work in here and try to prove to me that you can get the job done within our four walls, rather than having that trust factor outside the walls. Our classrooms now are very different sounding. There's a lot more communication. It used to be the teacher reads out the problem, and then the students had to then do the work in silence. Now, if a student needs to get some materials like manipulatives, they'll go over and get the manipulatives. And if they need to then discuss, or two people need to work on kind of an idea together, there's more flexibility in that. So the noise volume is different. We've adjusted different things for that. We have noise canceling headphones within each of the classrooms, so that if a student does require a quieter space, they have that option. Another reason why we have the atrium, so that if a student needs quiet or a different outside space, they can go there. But then you can still continue having that constructive, communicative noise level within the classroom that is healthy and helping develop the vocabulary to move forward. Yeah, we have a lot of different little cubby holes, and we've designed that kind of purposefully, because we have to be able to trust that the students that are in that cubby hole, if we can't see them direct line of sight, you want to make sure they're still doing their work, but they need to have that space sometimes to enclose themselves for the quiet, but also to be able to have a conversation. You know, if two peers are conferencing about a piece of writing, going off in that little corner to conference allows them not to interrupt everyone else that might be just doing the writing process.